Hey y'all, I'm Lala. This is Phoenix Aura Tarot, and this is going to be a general collective message. So feel free to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on in y'all's energy for the day today. Alrighty, what's going on with the collective? What's the message for the collective today, please? What does the collective need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know at this time? All right, you got the King of Air. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be. Okay, King of Swords. Okay, so it says speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So you could be making important decisions at this time, and you may need the help of someone who is a professional of whatever topic or thing that you are dealing with at this time. Can you? Yeah, y'all can hear me good. Okay, or you're the one making these decisions, making final decisions. Okay, you could be thinking things through, making sure to evaluate and evaluate whatever information necessary that is around for you to make that final decision. Okay, you could be very cold towards people at this time. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a masculine air sign if this isn't you and your energy, and maybe this is how they are dealing with things right now. They could be being very cold, okay, and very sharp with their speech. Okay. Um, But yeah, but very confident in the things that they say. So it's not like they're unsure, or this is you. It's not like you're unsure of what you're thinking or the information that you have. You're very certain and you're speaking your mind confidently. Okay. You're not somebody who gets too wrapped up emotionally, at least right now, in your emotionals to make rational decisions. All right. So let's see what's going on. What's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective? What does the collective need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know at this time? High honor. Okay. I feel like you're very highly respected. If you have something that you need to say, you may be saying it to people who really do respect you, okay, who put you on a high pedestal. And it's because like you have the work and the accolades to back up the things that you say. All right. There may be a masculine air sign who wants to make some sort of proposal to you, like a romantic proposal. And then you got journey. Okay, some of y'all could be traveling as well. Alrighty. You could be announcing that you're traveling or you're wanting to go somewhere. If this is the case, make sure you speak your mind confidently, even if you're just like manifesting it into the air. Okay. Here, I'm trying to make more room. Here we go. Yeah. Tell me more. What else, please? And then you got gift. Some of you, there's someone coming back around. This could be an ex who wants to come back around and travel towards you and make some sort of proposal. Okay, yeah, change. Somebody could be moving, or you could be moving. Okay, you receive some sort of gift or high honor that allows you to be able to move somewhere or go somewhere. Okay, some of you could be getting promoted at your job, and your promotion may require you to move. Okay, but yeah, I'm seeing you're making some sort of travel for good reason. I feel like you're enjoying yourself. There's some sort of change that's happening for you, either regarding employment or regarding relationship. Some of you could be deciding that you are separating from someone so that way you can focus on other things, okay? Other things that you may value more, okay? Because the King of Swords is also somebody who has high standards. So if something isn't meeting your standards, I see you taking notice of that and maybe speaking on that and moving forward to where you feel like the standards meet your criteria. Okay. But there's an opportunity that is coming your way for you to be able to travel. And whatever this opportunity is, it's like a way to recognize you for your work or recognize you, give you some sort of recognition. But there's something changing for you with the change card here. Really good changes happening for you. So let's see what else is going on in your energy. What else does my collective need to know at this time? What's going on in their energy? Hold on, I just dropped a card or two. Okay. All right, what else? What else does my collective need to know? Way too many. But yeah, someone from your past could be coming back around. But I don't think they're here to stay. For some of you, this person is just traveling. Some of you may want to travel somewhere to reconcile with someone who you haven't been speaking with for a while. I'll take them both. King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so yeah. Some of y'all could be definitely making some strategic financial moves at this time. All right. You definitely have all the resources and skills that you need in order to resolve it, whatever issues that you may be having. But I am also getting, if you're dealing with a masculine, some of you, I'm seeing two masculines here, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. If you're dealing with an earth sign, this person is sneaking around. Okay. I will say that this person may be sneaking around with someone from their past. Okay. King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. For some of you, this is, it's giving relationship stuff going on. Okay. Someone is not being honest within a relationship. Honestly, being very what's the word that I'm looking for? Like this, if you're in a relationship with someone, especially an earth sign, you're dealing with somebody who is self-serving. Okay. They don't really care about, somebody else's needs or your needs. Okay. That's what they're paying most attention to at this time. For some of you, this is the reason that you could be parting ways with someone or breaking up with someone, because you have the King of Swords here and the King of Pentacles. So you could be taking someone from being the King of Pentacles to the King of Swords, being in a serious relationship to being separated. Okay, because someone is sneaky, conniving, and deceitful. Okay, they have their own strategies when it comes to relationships. Okay, some of you could be dealing with like a cheating earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm also seeing Gemini here. Gemini is out here heavy. But yeah, for some of you, there's definitely someone from your past coming back around, or that's who this King of Pentacles is dealing with. Someone from their past who is coming back around. Okay, so let's see what's tea. What's tea then? Let's get into it. What's tea? What's going on? Tell me more about the situation for my collective, please. Tell me more about the situation for my collective. Someone's not being open and truly authentic in a relationship. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they're not being honest. Everything they say when they communicate, it is intended with deceitful strategy. Okay. This person may be doing things for financial gain. Also, I'm also seeing if you are dealing with someone who is in this energy of infidelity and not being loyal in a relationship, you're the type of person that regardless of what they're doing, like even if when they are sneaking around, you're focused on getting money. For some of you, I don't like readings like this, but I'm getting what I'm getting, okay? But for some of you, while you're at work, this person is sneaking around doing whatever. Obviously, this person doesn't have a job or something like that. All right, but let's see what's going on. Someone's a liar. Let's see. Tell me more about the situation, please, for my collective. Yeah, reunion. Someone is meeting with someone from their past. They're meeting up with someone from their past, reuniting with somebody, reconciling. Okay. Tell me more. I'm telling you. Reunion and thief. Somebody is meeting up with someone and they're sneaking around doing it. Okay? Reunion and thief. I don't like readings like this, but it is what it is. The truth is what it is. Now, this isn't everybody's truth, obviously, but this is what's coming around. This is what's coming out. If you are meeting up with someone, if you're reuniting with someone, trust that this person is being deceitful. They're not being very honest about their situation. Okay? If you're meeting up with someone from your past, this person may still have like feelings for you or whatever, but they also have feelings for someone from their past, whoever it is that they're meeting up with. And thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you. Yeah. This person's like traveling to do that. Okay, to meet up with somebody. Is there some more information we can get on this situation? But yeah, if this is something you're already aware of, this is just confirmation for you. But I see you separating from. I'm seeing you separate from someone. Yeah. Look. Okay. So I split the deck, and I split the deck at the Three of Cups reversed. So I just like flipped it back up, and it's the King of Pentacles again. This King of Pentacles, which is out here twice, they have a third party. That's why the Three of Cups was out here reversed. There's a King of Pentacles, an earth sign who is dealing with a third party. Okay, they have a third party thing going on. What's going on? Is there anything else that needs to be clarified in this message? Is there anything else that needs to be clarified in this message? Anything that I'm missing, please? Can you clarify some more things? Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Somebody has too much going on. Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's juggling a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, juggling 2 jobs, somebody's juggling multiple relationships. Somebody's doing too much at once, and it could be having an effect on their health. All right. Queen of Pentacles. So this is you. You could be the one dealing with this King of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot on a lot that you're dealing with. Okay, a lot of responsibility on your hands. Okay, you just have so much going on that maybe you don't realize that this person is doing this. You have other things that you're focused on to the point where you're not realizing that this person is doing this. Okay. But the one thing that I will say, when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles energy, especially if this is you, the Queen of Pentacles is definitely somebody who is good at adapting to change. So if something has to change, whatever it may be, whether it be with this relationship, be with your career, whatever, be with you having to move, I see you adapting to that very well. And you changing things because maybe certain things are becoming too much for you in one spot. Maybe certain responsibilities are becoming too heavy for you in one area. So you decide to change things around and stop juggling certain things so that way you can focus on one thing in particular. But I do see that this Queen of Pentacles is handling a lot at once. Okay, so definitely, if this is you, make sure you're focusing on your health. Make sure you're focusing on your diet. Okay, make sure that you're maintaining yourself well. Okay, and don't let too much get onto you. Don't allow yourself to pack too much responsibility onto your back. Okay, especially if you got this person over here that you're supposed to be committed to, who is focused on the wrong things. Okay. Oh, let's see. Tell me more. What else? Escape. Somebody can have a Pisces Mars or Mars in the 12th house. All right, let's go ahead and read what this is talking about. All right, you could have this placement, you don't have to. When this card is drawn in a reading, it may show that the questioner's desire to please others to the exclusion of personal needs has placed him or her within a complex and uncomfortable relationship or situation. So for some of you, this is you, okay? Mars in Pisces is very rarely a fighting aspect, and more often than not, eventually, when all other options fail, leads one to escape from a situation by any means available, okay? Events around this card are using great energy to extract oneself from a tricky situation. And I definitely see that's something that you're doing. Okay. Or that's something that this person that you're dealing with is doing. Working extremely hard for the benefit of others. That's you. You could be working really hard and maybe not only for the benefit of others, but for yourself as well. But it may be going more towards someone else. Shutting one's eye to the reality of a situation. And that could be what you're doing. Because even in this picture, the King of Pentacles looks like he has his eyes closed. He may just be looking down, but he looks like he has his eyes closed. So there's an earth sign who may have a Pisces Mars or Mars in the 12th house. They don't have to, but in order to like maintain their lifestyle or to make sure that everything in their mind stays the way it is, someone's like not allowing themselves to see the reality of a situation. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to read gift. You could be getting some sort of support when it comes to traveling. Yeah. Or you're receiving some resources to travel. Yeah. Also be mindful of certain people making of people, maybe this earth sign making certain what's the word I'm looking for? Gestures. Making certain gestures and towards you to assist you, but they really have their own plans. Okay. Like it's not truly for the best of you. This person, someone could be assisting you to help themselves out. Okay. I don't want to say what I just picked up in my head, but it's like people are weird. Okay. I want to clear this energy. Let's get something else. Let's get something else. Let's try again. We'll leave that there. All right. Let's get another message for my collective, please. Maybe just a better message. A more positive message, something that they'd be looking more forward to hear. Ace of Earth. Okay. Some of you have a new job coming. You got inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, and important documents or contracts. So some of you could be receiving a business opportunity. Okay. And like I was picking up on in that last spread, some of you could be moving because you get some sort of promotion at your job. Okay. You're moving somewhere. All right. And this may cause some sort of breakup with the 3 of air, kind of like what we've been picking up on. All right, let's see. But you got inflow of abundance, a new financial opportunity coming your way. All righty. The materialization of a manifestation of yours. Okay, so let's see. So y'all definitely have some money coming in. New contracts. All right, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles for my collective. Why is this coming out for my collective at this time? Tell me more. Honestly, I can't stay on here too long. All right, coffin. So there's there's a chapter that's closing or ending in your life. Courthouse, some of you are divorcing someone. That could be the chapter that you're closing in your life. Okay, ending a relationship. Some of you, you're getting an inflow of abundance, but with the closing of some sort of legal situation that you may have going on. So that could be wrapping up and you're getting some sort of financial improvement from it. Okay. Tell me more. There's also a test coming to see if you're really done with the chapter in your life. And if you are, the reward will be some sort of financial reward. Yeah, main female. This could be what you're going through. Okay, you're directly involved in this. Alrighty. And I tried to come on here yesterday, but my dog got sick, so I had to tend to him. He wasn't feeling great. He got to something he shouldn't have. So, but he's doing better today. Also, let's just go ahead and read Courthouse 23. Yeah, divorces, like I said, legal matters. The outcome could be good if near or near you, or an enabling card. So yeah, the outcome of a legal situation, or even like a divorce, some sort of court proceedings, I see is going well for you. Okay, courthouse and main female, because here you are right next to courthouse, and then Ace of Pentacles. It could definitely end in you getting a financial increase. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. I feel like you're done talking with someone or negotiating a particular topic. It's like you're completely over the topic, over the situation. Okay, so you're done. And this could be regarding a relationship as well. But yeah, you could be discovering or finding something out, and that is, you realize and you come to the conclusion that you want to end a chapter or close a chapter in your life. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I got there. So let's keep it moving. I should have came on here a little earlier. All right, tell me more. Ooh. Four of Swords. So yeah, it's like you can finally rest, or you're putting something to rest with the Four of Swords here. Yeah, you're done with something and allowing yourself to recover from whatever situation that you had to close a chapter on. Okay, with the Four of Swords. The Lovers, again. Yeah, some of you are definitely going through some sort of divorce or ending a relationship. For some of you, your relationship is undergoing some sort of test due to the fact, or like due from what you discover or you find out regarding someone that you're dealing with romantically. Okay, so it's like kind of building off of that last message. Seven of Wands. So make sure to stand your ground. Whatever information you find out or whatever decision that you do make, stand your ground, don't fold, and don't waver. Whatever decision that you make, let that be what it is. All right, someone's going to probably think that you're being petty. Okay, somebody may be trying to like bully you into making a particular different decision or intimidate you in this situation. Do not allow them. Stand your ground, because it's giving this person is calling, they're bluffing. Someone's bluffing. Okay, someone really just doesn't want you to ghost them. Somebody may feel like you could be being petty by ghosting them, but it's whatever you discover. Sorry, with the Hermit card, whatever information you find out that causes you to realize that you no longer want to deal with the situation. Okay, but the Five of Swords to the Hermit, you may be realizing that somebody that you're dealing with, okay, this person, they're petty. And I feel like this person, you're going to end up having hostile energy with this person. It's going to cause you to want to separate or just have alone time or keep yourself away from this person, and maybe even do some introspection. Okay, but honestly, whatever someone is trying to do to taunt you, I don't see you paying it any attention. Matter of fact, I see you taking some time to yourself, doing some introspection, going within, and then finding new love, especially self-love with this Ace of Cups, finding some new love within yourself, and also a new opportunity in love coming your way. My phone just did a thing, so that's a clarification for some of you. Okay, but take whatever time that you need to think on the situation. All right, take some time to think before you make a final decision. Okay, but I do see that this decision is based on what you discover. There's definitely some sort of test relationship that you're dealing with that is undergoing a particular test. But whatever decision that you make, you're being told to stand your ground, because there's going to be people or someone that is going to try and make you, basically trying to throw you off and make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about, or try to make it seem like you don't know like what exactly you should be doing moving forward. You have the information that you need. Not only that, you're making the right decisions for you. You're doing things authentically for you. You took the time to think and withdraw. Okay, so it's not like you're doing things off of a whim, whatever that may be. But you got new opportunities, important documents or contracts that you're having to deal with that is honestly going to benefit you. So, what else, please, for my collective? What else, please, for my collective? Death. You're saying goodbye to a relationship or someone. You're closing a chapter in your life. You're ending something to have a new beginning for yourself. Okay? You're done being someone's servant. Okay? You're done serving others and not doing enough of serving yourself. Okay? Yeah, I see you ending something and becoming single. Servant is also like a single woman. All right. So it's giving repetitive energy here for sure. It's giving repetitive energy here for sure. But that's what I see there. What else? Okay, submission. Pisces, Venus, or Venus in the 12th house. Let's go ahead and read that. You can have that placement. You don't have to. Often when this card is drawn, it indicates a social shyness that leads to isolation and romantic frustration. This in turn may cause feelings of martyrdom and become sublimated into religious or spiritual expression. For some people, though, it can represent a genuine love for solitude and quiet. Okay, and that's what it's giving. With the Four of Swords to the Lovers, yeah, I feel like you're wanting to protect your peace. You're doing something to make sure that your peace is protected. And you may actually start to enjoy your solitude and the peace and quiet of not only your space, but your mind, somewhere where your thoughts can run free and not be anxious for whatever reason, because you got this, that, and the third to be thinking about and to be handling, not just for yourself, but whoever else that you're dealing with. Okay. And this person's got their own plans. They're not even worried about you. They're not even thinking about you. Okay. Events around this card are feeling caught in a love trap, giving in for a quiet life, staying in an awkward situation easily left. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing there. That's what I'm seeing there. I mean, it's like it's giving repetitive messages. I'm gonna see what a love. I'm gonna do finances before I get. Well, let's do love first, since it's been very love coded. Let's do a love message really quick. Alrighty. A message in love for my collective. 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 Just one card, but the Hermit is showing up again. That solitude energy. Okay. A message in love for my collective. What does my collective need to know in love? And now you got the Queen of Swords. Some of you are definitely cutting somebody out. You're cutting somebody out of your life to step into your personal full potential. Period. Okay. You could be going cold on someone. You may be hearing someone out. And then you got the 10 of water reversed. Some of you are really deciding to divorce somebody because they're toxic. This is the devil in this card. Unity reversed. Things are, man, listen, I'm telling you. Yeah. So there's something about a family dynamic that's falling apart. You may have a family with this person. Okay. Or you just felt like you had a really strong bond with this person emotionally. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're getting out of that. It says objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in the situation. So you may even find humor in the situation. You may even joke about it to yourself about the situation that you had that you were in. Okay? You're realizing that a relationship or a connection no longer serves you and your higher self. period. And it's time for you to step into your higher self with this Queen of Swords, step into your full potential. Okay, and there may be somebody that you're dealing with that won't, I don't want to say won't allow that, but it's like they're blocking you from being able to do that because there's so much that you're piling on and there's so much other stuff that you're focused on. Okay, but someone is toxic. You're getting out of a toxic relationship. You're getting out of a relationship that may have too much, that may have some overindulgence in it. Okay, let's pull a love card. Yeah, the King of Swords first and now the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing a separation. No, just one card at a time. Very soon. This may be something that's happening soon. Okay. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then it says clearing away all that no longer serves you and objective decision making. Some of you could be making this decision very soon to release someone out of your energy or to separate from someone. Okay, this could be something that's occurring soon for you. And that way, the things that you really do want, they come your way. The things that you've worked so hard for come your way. You step into your full potential. So everything that you deserve, everything that is of your highest good, is starts being attracted to you. Okay. What else? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We're going to see what that's about. Anything else? Just one card. You just need like one card. I see someone making some sort of romantic gesture towards you soon because you decided to go cold on them. Okay, or they've noticed that you're going. Ooh, I almost dropped all the cards. They've noticed that you've been going cold on them, and now they want to do something nice. Okay. Y'all know how people can be sometimes. And wedding. Some of you are divorced and separating from someone. Okay, or divorcing someone and having that particular heart-to-heart conversation. Let's go ahead and look more into this. Someone, if you're not in a serious relationship, if you're not married to this person may try to propose to you. Okay, I'm serious. This person's gonna propose to you, but you're gonna be sitting here knowing that that's not what you want. But let's see. Hold on. Let's see. But also, I am getting the energy. If marriage is what you want and what you are aiming for in love, you can have that. They're saying honestly, you can have that sooner than you think. Okay, you just got to separate from the energy or from the person that is blocking you from having that. If you want an authentic marriage or relationship where, you'll be getting a message soon or some sort of sign soon. We're going to figure more out about that. Community. You got people around you who are going to be supportive of you or who are supportive of you and making like showing you how much they love you, expressing their love for you. People who support you and love you. I see you getting those messages or getting messages of love from your community, from people around you. Tell me more. And then family room. So for some of you, a marriage is approaching you soon. Main male. Okay, with the main male who could also be wealthy. Okay. Some of you have options. You're going from a main male to the wealthy man. Okay. Some of you, I see someone having a private wedding. Like it's not an extravagant type of wedding. It's a wedding just between you and close family, close friends, people who are close to you. That's it. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like invitations being sent out to the people who truly support you and love you in your community, in a private wedding. not like something big and extravagant. That's something that I'm saying. So if that's something that you want, I see that happening for you. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups proposal. Someone definitely could be proposing. Tell me more about this. All right, Eight of Cups. Walking away. The World. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I'm definitely seeing that y'all could be walking away from a situation where this may be a relationship or a community where you feel like you don't belong, and you're going towards a new community, getting into a new relationship that feels like exactly like you do belong there, like you're welcome there, like this is where you're supposed to be. I see you abandoning something or a situation, a romantic situation, or just something in general where you didn't feel appreciated, or you felt like your emotional needs weren't met, or like what you were looking for, you weren't finding it with the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so I feel like with the World card, you have the support of your community. You have the support of people around you who truly love you. Okay, and I see people expressing that love to you. Okay, and an opportunity for a wedding is coming your way. Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing a new passionate beginning that is occurring for you once you decide to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Okay, that when whatever it is that you were looking for, you're going to get the sign, you're going to get some sort of notice very soon that you should probably walk away from something before it was too late. Okay, so that way what you're wishing for, what you're looking for, you can actually find it. So that way you're not getting too lost into a situation where you know you don't really want to be at. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. You don't want to get lost in illusions here. But once again, that's what showed up earlier with that Pisces Mars. Okay. I think it was when it was talking about escaping a situation or like somebody not really seeing reality. And thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you. Tell me more. In love for my collective. Okay, that's crazy. You got money coming out. So I do see a successful relationship coming your way. A very wealthy, abundant relationship that you can be extremely proud of. I feel like you're going to be very proud of yourself for getting out of a situation that you know you should have left. Okay, or once you do walk away from this situation, you're going to be proud of yourself. Okay. And someone's going to be very upset and annoyed by that. All right, let's get a message from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun in love. Also, the signs I see out here are Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. Publicity. Okay. So Leo, Jupiter, or Jupiter in the 5th house. You can have this placement. You don't have to. Let's see. What is this talking about? All right. Because of the Leo link with children, when this card is drawn in a reading, it can indicate the encouragement of a child and a creative expression of their talents. This can manifest negatively as the archetypal over-pushy mother of the child's star, living out her fantasies of fame through her progeny. Positively, it can refer to a nurturing and supportive parent. So children could be involved in this situation as well. Okay, you could have a child who is very talented. Okay, and I'm also getting the energy like your talented child could also be what motivates you to leave a situation that you know you shouldn't be in, that isn't benefiting you. Okay, you may want to leave a situation so that way your child has a better opportunity at expressing their talents. Okay, and maybe getting recognition for that. Events around this card are blowing one's own trumpet, the attraction of some kind of fame or attention, taking a lead role in a local activity, a prominent member of the church or similar organization. Okay. So honestly, for some of you, Getting out of a relationship honestly brings so much publicity to you, especially this is what you've been looking for, to your talents, okay, to your child and their talents. Like, someone is really a blockage to your energy. And that's why you need to walk away. And that's why you're going to be so proud of yourself. And with money coming out, you're going to be so proud of yourself, okay, because of what you achieved. So let's see. Let's move forward to finances now. Finances and career for my collective, and that's going to wrap up the reading. All right, finances and career. Finances and career for my collective. Finances and career. Excuse me. Give me a card regarding my collective's finances and career, please. Just one card regarding my collective's finances and career. The Lovers. Okay. And then the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So it says intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. So your finances and career is what's the word I'm looking for? Is like, what's the word? It's dependent. I don't really think that's what I was looking for. But your finances and career definitely depends on the relationships that you keep in your life. Period. So it's like clarifying even more. Certain relationships, intimate relationships that you have in your life has an effect on your finances and career. Okay? Gemini is out here. Let's see. Clarify some more. As well as your health. Hold on. I'm going to use this deck. So there's definitely a need for you to weigh all your options. Okay? And make your decisions authentically moving forward when it comes to your finances and your career. Really think about your options. Think about what's available to you. Think about what you truly want. Okay? And there could be a situation where you're like weighing whether or not, like what's more important, a relationship that you want to keep in your life or your career. Okay? Bad health. And then that says good health here. Someone that you're dealing with could have been affecting your health as well, which also affects your finances and your career. You could be somebody who generally does have good health, but then for some reason, that's changed. And then you got official person here. So yeah, the universe could have definitely been making it to where you weren't able to act on certain decisions that you wanted to make regarding your finances and career, so that way you could take some time to recover. Okay, take some time to heal. Okay, take the time that you need in order to get the energy necessary to achieve your goals. Okay, to regain the energy necessary to achieve your goals. Because it does look like you're somebody who is very ambitious. You're somebody who has goals that you want to achieve. Okay, you are ambitious. Okay, but there is something that could have been keeping you from being able to move forward with those goals. With the official person, it was done purposefully. Okay, so whether that be the universe, and look at that, sudden wealth. Sudden wealth is on its way to you when it comes to finances and career, and it will be happening for you. Official person to sudden wealth, this will be happening for you. Unexpected opportunities. Okay, abundance. Okay, you could be profiting at your job, getting a financial increase. And then Lovers is back on the bottom of the deck. You could be having really good relationships with the people that you work with. Okay, maybe a boss figure. Okay. I'm getting the energy also like after you've taken some sort of break, a well-needed break to regain your health and your energy, you like boss up and you get the success, you get the wealth, you get some new opportunities. All right. Okay. Some of you have a good relationship with your boss, and that's going to also allow you to get some new opportunities as well. Have some opportunities come your way as well. Your boss could have been the one that told you that you needed to take a break, and they do intend to have a lot of opportunities to come your way when you or upon your return. Okay, Three of Wands. So yeah, I definitely feel like after a time of recovery, after a time of rest and maybe time that you needed to take to recover, you could have been thinking about your future, thinking about the things that you want to expand on when it comes to your finances and your career. Okay, and making those plans and making steps towards those plans. But there was definitely a needed break. Tell me more. King of Swords. Again, there was definitely some sort of boss figure. Okay, a higher authoritative person who like you could be in communication with, and whoever this you're definitely in communication with this boss or this official person, because look, this is the same falcon in both pictures. It's being sent from this person's arm to the King of Swords. So I definitely see some, like, you could have communicated something that you wanted for your future. Like, let's say for example, you know how they do those like evaluations at your job, and they're like, okay, where do you see yourself in this career in the next year or the next 3 years? And you're like, oh, I see myself as an authoritative position. I see myself in an authoritative position. I see myself being a team lead, a manager, something of like authority. I feel like someone's going to be making that happen for you. That's just what I feel like. That's just what I see. Okay. And I'm definitely seeing is like, if this is what you see for yourself, you have a person in an authoritative position who sees that for you as well. And they're going to make that happen. Somebody that you've been communicating with, you have a good relationship with your boss. If you've been communicating certain things that you've been wanting to see for your future, this person is going to make it happen. I'm not playing. I'm so serious. Wheel of Fortune, something's going to change for the better. And then it's under sudden wealth. You got some fortune coming your way. This could be something that you've been manifesting. Okay, something is changing for the better for you, without a doubt. And relationships included. Some of you are manifesting a close relationship between you and somebody. A close, intimate relationship with the Queen and the King of Cups there. Okay? And I know we're talking about finances. I want to read sudden wealth. All right. Yeah, you're getting some sort of gain or profit in your job, in your workplace, for sure. It also shows a secure partnership. So if you have some sort of partnership with someone who is in an authoritative position at your job, trust that it's secure, and they're going to have some changes occur for you, some positive changes happen at your job for you, where you will be profiting more financially. Okay. Some of you could be getting a large bonus. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at my dog. I was wondering what he was doing. This is really good. This is really good. I'm seeing Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini. Gemini is out here heavy. I like this. I like this energy a lot. All right, so what else, please? Clarify finances and career for my collective. Finances and career for my collective. Clarify further messages regarding finances and career for my collective. Yeah, you've definitely got some good news coming in. Faithfulness and fortune. Okay, you got some sort of fortune that is protected. Okay, it is yours. You don't have to worry about it being taken from you. Okay, I'm definitely seeing some good news coming your way and some sort of miracle that's happening for you. Okay, it's gonna be something that you've been wishing for. If you are like an entrepreneur, I see you making a really good sale and having like loyal, faithful customers and clients. Okay. Trust your intuition. You're very spiritually protected. And I'm also getting the energy, it's because of your good morals and intentions why the universe is bringing in so many blessings for you with the Wheel of Fortune and sudden wealth. There, you got some wealth coming in, some money coming your way that's going to change your life for the better. Okay, and change your circumstances for the better. Period. Okay. This is really good. This is really, really good. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with the letter F. Okay. Let's see. Any last messages regarding finances and career? Practicality. Somebody could have a Capricorn moon or moon in the 10th house. Let's go ahead and read that. Drawing this card suggests that the person to whom it refers will be brought prominently before the public eye. And what did we get before that? Publicity. Some of y'all are going to be in the public eye. It indicates ability in the political or community field. If this is not already part of your life, it could become important. The card suggests exceptional organization abilities that need a vehicle to bring about success. Often the card indicates the assistance of a prominent or successful woman in advancing the career of the person asking the question. Some of you have a close relationship with the feminine or a woman at your job who will be helping you advance in your career. Okay. Events around this card are social work, practical assistance, recognition for patient and assuming work, achievement through diligence. Okay, so I see you achieving something big. All right, but that's what I got for y'all, collective. I hope you got all the clarification that you needed. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Have a great rest of y'all's day, night, morning. Okay, whenever you're seeing this, hasta later, hasta bye bye, and ashe.